What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're working on this 2019 4Runner Nightshade Edition, and this one right here, 2019 Toyota. But this one right here, we are doing a pedal monster on this thing. It's supposed to help throttle response and stuff like that. We'll see how it goes. See what it takes to put it in. Also, it doesn't take too long. This might be a little bit shorter video. Probably be 10 minutes or less on how to do this. So here is the box that came in right there, and it did have into a little foam tray. Has your instruction video on here if you want to watch that. And then it does say this: remove before dealer visit. Before taking your vehicle in for a dealer visit, be sure to remove your pedal monster. Watch this short installation video. Open your phone's camera, point at QR code, tap to open, yada yada. Also tells you remove from OEM pedal, then remove from OBD port. And then you should be good to go on that. But this is pretty much how we're going to do it. And I do have to get a couple of things, but it comes with zip ties, the actual piece right here, and then comes with your OBD port. So I do have to get a pair of wire snips, clip these right here so they're not all hanging down, and then we will get started on this. So give me 1 minute while I go grab that. I'm back, got myself a pair of wire snips, dikes, whatever you want to call it, whichever one you like to call it that. So we're going to start off with this right here. This right here is the actual module, and we're going to start off by putting and this right here basically is just the module, just a single interface. It doesn't have the screen or any of that. So this is just the basic installation kit that you can get. But they do make different kits. I think there's like 2 other different kits you can get. There's one with like a screen and one with like looks like a gauge or something with a screen too. So this one right here is basically for the standalone kit. So like I was saying, you're going to get this module right here. You can put this little connector. It is a 6 to 4 prong connector that ties in these 2 right here. But you can attach it into either one of those ports. I'm just going to go into the left side just because. And it's hard to do with one hand because I'm trying to film this on my phone. Get in there. There we go. There. Got that in. And then on the other end, here's the connectors. And you'll have a female and a male. So the male connector is going to go into the pedal. The female connector is going to go from the connector that's already in the pedal to here. So we'll climb underneath here. And you can see your connector right there. Let's grab the connector if I can. Let me scoot this seat back some. As I was saying, get your connector and pull it off. There's a tab on the back, which this one is really tight. Let me pull that connector off. So we got the connector off. You can see this end right here is going to go in there, and then this end right there is going to go into the pedal. So let me connect those real quick and I'll show you what they look like. So we got them connected in. Like I said, male goes into the pedal, female goes into the connector. And now we're going to put this somewhere where it's kind of out of the way, not wrapped around a steering column or in the way of the pedals or any of that stuff. So let me find a good spot. I know my finger's in the way, and I'll show you where we're going to put it. But then this end is going to connect to this end that goes into the OBD2 port. See how that's a female 4 prong This is a male 4-pin, and put it on if I can. One-handed again. Booyah. And this will connect directly into your OBD2 port. And OBD2 port on these is right here next to your, this is your e-brake. It's right there next to your e-brake. Just plug it right in. Come on, get on in. Alright, so this one's a little loose actually on the connector itself. But now, all you have to do is just zip tie this bundle of wires up and out of the way, just so it's not connected to anything. And it's not going to get caught on anything. So, let me find a good way to get this all out of the way. And then we will probably even take it for a little test drive to see if throttle response is better and how it goes. Because I've read some reviews. Some of them say it is good, some of them say it didn't really change too much, or they noticed a little change, nothing major. So we'll kind of take it for a test drive and see how that goes. As you can see, you can't see any of the wires hanging down. I tucked them up pretty good. There's your connector. We got it all tucked underneath real nice and tight. See, I zip tied everything. The only one is this one right here. But that's far enough out of the way that you should not catch that with your foot or anything, because your feet are going to be down here for the most part. But we zip tied everything up and out of the way, nice and tight, nice and great. And now we're going to take it for a little test drive just to see how it does. I have the seat scoot all the way back. I may have to turn the radio off here in a minute. Alright, this is push button start. And we're going to take it for a test drive here in just a second. Alright, so we're pulling out now. Actually, the owner of the car just swung by. We're going to see how she does. And this has only got 137,000 miles on it. We're in the big old town of Clover, South Carolina. If anybody's ever been through there, you'll know what I'm talking about. It's pretty small. I think we have 1, 2, 3 or 4 red lights. That's about it. And we don't really have anything else. It's mostly stop signs, just so y'all know. It does feel like it picks up a lot quicker. Yeah. Because the owner was actually telling me that whenever she hit the pedal, it's real laggy on these 4Runners. I can tell a little difference in it. I don't get the rumble strips. I'm trying to pay attention to the speed because I am running about 60 and a 45 right now. It's nice little country roads back through here. They're windy up through here though. But yeah, I definitely feel a little bit quicker. And it should be comparable to the 4Runner I have. I have a 2024 4Runner that we just got about a month and a half ago. But it should be pretty comparable to that. Mine may be a little bit better because, I mean, in 5 years they've probably changed a few things. And this year is actually last year, that body style. They got the new engine and the new body style coming out. They're doing the I think 4-cylinder turbo in it now. Same thing that's in the Land Cruiser. We almost bought a Land Cruiser. Like, I was considering that, but I like the 4Runners, I like the way they look, and with the Land Cruisers just coming out and stuff, I don't typically like to get the first model of any car, or first engine swap of any car. Like whenever they switched over to the 4 liters, I didn't really want to. I really wouldn't have gotten the 4 liter the first year, just because you don't know what kind of issues they're going to have out of them. Yeah, from a dead stop, you can definitely tell the difference. It's a whole lot like quicker to react. But like I was saying, I don't typically like to get the first, model change, engine change years and stuff, just because you don't know what kind of issues they're going to run into. Same thing with like hybrids and stuff. Whenever they first come out, people were afraid of them because they didn't know the longevity of that type of stuff. But Toyota's proven they are pretty reliable with their hybrid stuff. I will say that. I mean, I've done a good bit of hybrid stuff with the Toyotas. I've changed battery packs, I've changed smart modules, cooling fans, and all that different stuff. Stuff goes bad, but these cars that I'm doing it on there have well over 200,000 miles. And they're still original components. But yeah, this right here helped a little bit. I don't know what the price of this is. Excuse me. Like I said, I don't know the price of this. I don't know what he paid for it. The owner of the shop, this is his and his wife's car. And yeah, like definitely from dead stop you can tell the difference. While driving a little bit, like going a little bit faster, I'd say 40, 50, it's harder to tell the difference in it, but like definitely from a stop you can feel that it's got quicker response and it wants to take off a lot quicker. So yeah, that's definitely better. Well, let me get back to the shop and then I'll close out the video. So I'm back at the shop now and I'm just going to close out the video. Like, depending on how much this costs, like I said, I don't know what the price was on it. From a good dead stop, I think it's worth it, just especially with stop signs as many as around us. You can feel a little bit on, like you don't feel it as much when you're driving, at least 40 miles an hour. You don't feel it as much, but you do sense a little difference in it. Is it worth it? I'll leave that up to you. But to me, just from the dead stop, from a stop sign pulling out and stuff, I can definitely feel a big difference, and I would say it's worth it, at least on that aspect of things. So I'll let you make the judge of that. If you would think that that's worth the money, you just make that call. But for me, I would say it's definitely worth the money. If it was $150 or less, for this thing to have that good takeoff, especially from stop sign pulling out and stuff, as much as we have around in my area. But if y'all got any questions, comments, concerns, leave them in the comment section below. Y'all remember I do have the giveaway going on right now as well, giving away shirts, hats, stickers, and all that stuff. I'll leave a link to the video in the description. And if y'all got anything else, hit me up on Instagram. I get to that a lot quicker than I do like emails and stuff. So send me messages on there, and I appreciate all the followers, the comments, the views, the support all around. It does help me grow. But as far as anything else, just let me know if y'all got any questions about anything. And as always, torque this tight, and y'all have a great day.